291 yards. I'm starting to get warmed up. That was my last ball of my first set of 9. All right, 2,500 degrees at 2,500 spin, 1.46 smash factor, 105 mile an hour swing speed. Not bad. Woo! All right, so here I am in the studio. I swung by here the other night, and I was excited that I got my launch monitor set up. So these are some of my first swings. I warmed up a little bit, but I'm just curious to see what happens, So I was 103 miles an hour, 139 smash factor with 242 yards, Nothing very impressive. So I keep swinging, and the first thing I notice is I'm tending to hit a big hook, just turning everything over. 236 yards, 104 miles per hour, 133 smash on that one. Let's see if I can do a little bit better. Another smother hook. So I've only played one 18-hole round, I think, in the last several months since I've been working on the Hogan code. So that was 267 yards, 105 miles an hour. So I'm wondering, that's a little bit better than those dinks I was hitting. Only 246 carry distance, 3,043 RPMs. So that's too much spin for sure. Smash factor 1.43. So what I'm realizing is how valuable this information is. All the pros are doing it, obviously. Oh gosh, look at that, another straight pull hook. But the thing is, you can correct what you know is wrong. The problem is, if you don't know what's going wrong, it's really hard to right the ship. If you just are adrift on the ocean and you don't know which way you're going, it can be pretty irritating. So let's see what these numbers are. We see the next pull hook, 106 miles an hour. So that's good. 138 smash factor for a total of 265 yards. Wow. So that was 2,500 spin, which is a little bit better. But this is where I was, and this is kind of where I was when I started my driving evolution the first time, just in the mid 200s, I'm swinging much faster, but my ball contact is terrible. 103 miles an hour, 140 smash factor, 2,400 spin, not bad, which gets me 269 yards. Come on, 270. Let's see if I can get up to 270. All right, let's see what we got here. All those balls are going left. They're not going very far. But the one only 247 yards, 132 smash factor. So I've been through this before. That's the only good news, is I've been through this before. Okay? So this is my best swing of the night. 105 miles an hour, 1.46 smash factor. That's key. 2,500 spin. That's key. So I left here knowing that 291 was my absolute best. And that was like 20 yards better, over 20 yards better than my second best. So, but it was all about smash factor. So the next day, I had a plan, and I started working with my best friend, Joel. Guys, me and my buddy Joel are here fooling around, and I helped him with ball position. And how much did you pick up, Joel?
25 yards maybe?
Yeah, and then I decided, why don't you do what you told him to do? And, you know, now all of a sudden, you know, 111 club head speed, but getting good distance, 284 carry, 309 yards. It's great. This thing is, we've learned so much so quickly, right? It's unbelievable. Okay, so looking pretty good here. This is the first day on the new simulator. That drive was 317, spin rate 2568, smash factor 1.50, 111 club head speed. So we can see the numbers here. Club face 0, path 0, dynamic loft 0, attack angle 1.7. So I've literally picked up 50 yards from when I first started hitting. I was hitting it, these little pinch dinkers, but just you can see how much distance. This gap right here, all of a sudden I changed my ball position and I went from hitting these 250, 260 yard dinkers to over 300 yards. Just absolutely incredible. So yeah, anyway, that's what's happening.
It's 296 carry up from what you were doing about an hour and a half ago of like 220.
I was hitting some dinkers, wasn't I? Be honest.
A lot of dinkers, yes, a lot of dinkers. You went from an average of 96 miles an hour clubhead speed to, which is what you've been close to averaging in the last, like, I would say 45 minutes. And this is another key. Your ball speed has gone up on an average 12 to 15 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And your smash factor obviously is at 1.
Oh, 151. That's
the best you've done all day.
That's why 323.
That's why you have that.
Yeah, so guys, honestly, God, my buddy Joel came out and I was having a hard time warming up and I didn't know what was going on. I was, I was like, oh, I gotta warm up. And I was just hitting these shots and I was, honest to God, driving in the 250, 260 range. And I felt really weak. But I asked Joel to move the ball forward in his stance because he had a little too much spin. And all of a sudden his numbers jumped 20 to 30 yards. And I thought, well, maybe you ought to do that, idiot. And I did it, and all of a sudden it unleashed a whole different round of ball striking. You know, I think you can see that all these balls are playable. You know, these are 300 plus yard drives. And I mean, my goal this year, what I'm telling myself, if I can get off the tee well and master my wedges in short game, I should be able to shoot in the 60s. That's what my goal is for this year. But this is definitely a step in the right direction. 2,300 RPMs, 1.51 smash factor, ball speed 167.7, club speed 111. My first session, I turned 52 in 6 weeks. So let's get it on. Attack angle 3.1. So hit them long, guys, and hit them straight.
Awesome, dude.
Can you believe that Ben Hogan said there's only 8 fundamentals you have to have under control in order to shoot in the 70s? Well, I'm going to show you all 8, and it's going to change your golf game forever.